You know, I didn't think I had to make this video. Truly, I didn't. But I guess that's my fault for having a little too much faith in humanity. I figured at least the average person was able to make distinctions and think in terms of proper context. But here we are. So let's make this very clear. There's a difference between a shark bite and a shark attack. A big difference. I know, don't faint on me. Before we can really get into this, let's first define what a shark bite is and what a shark attack is. A shark bite is exactly what it sounds like, a single bite. A shark comes in, takes one bite, then leaves. End of story. A shark attack is when the shark comes back multiple times or bites the victim multiple times in the attempt to kill them. While these two definitions seem simple on their surface, there's a bit more to them. There's the subcategory of a shark bite or attack being provoked or unprovoked. A provoked bite or attack is, again, exactly as it sounds. A hairless monkey was doing something to purposefully entice the shark, whether it was poking it with a spear gun, harassing it, or doing one of the multitude of downright idiotic stunts Shark Week does. An unprovoked attack is when a strange-looking ape is minding their own business and the shark bites or attacks. While out of curiosity or attempting to kill, the shark is the initiator. Things get tricky when we start talking about fatal and non-fatal encounters. This is one of the primary reasons people get confused, and it's because these categories aren't mutually exclusive. A single shark bite can be fatal if the shark is big enough or hits the right spot. A shark attack can still be non-fatal if the hairless monkey is lucky enough. Both of those examples could be provoked or unprovoked. The problem with it is the thing most people are allergic to these days: context. For example, there's a popular video on YouTube of a man sitting in the water with baby lemon sharks, attempting to see if they could find a piece of fish he hid in a small bottle. I've linked the video below. Go to this time on the screen, and you'll see one of the pups take a tiny nibble at his leg, then speed off. In the description of the video, he said he lost maybe a hair off his leg and nothing else. Now, by technical definition, this man was just bitten by a shark and is now a statistic. If you walk up to a random person and say that this man was bitten by a shark, you wouldn't be incorrect. But because of this, the rest of the story is lost. Like how he was literally sitting in the water for hours, and that was the one time he got bitten. Or the fact that the sharks would dash away if he made even the slightest movement, because, he's a lot bigger than them. Or the fact that the young sharks had trouble finding the fish because their senses aren't as well developed as an adult. These little details paint a much different picture of the situation, and it is often missed because of the initial shock that comes when saying shark bite. Only the average person would probably call this a shark attack, which it isn't. The other problem with this is that programs like Shark Week or shark attack documentaries dramatize things up and make them sound way worse than they were. How many shows have you seen where they interview shark encounter survivors and there's music, the victim describing what they felt like in lengthy detail? But if you took a second to actually count how many times these people got bitten, most of the time, it's just once. The shark rarely comes back, but you would know that from listening to the show. And to be clear, I'm not trying to take away from or make fun of people who have been through genuinely horrific shark attacks, or lost a loved one to them. My condolences and thoughts go out to you. That's not where my issue lies. Where it lies is people making things sound way worse than they are and making sharks out to be the monsters they aren't. And it comes from the missing of proper context and people often exaggerating a story. If you don't think the average mouth breather would add extra fluff to a situation and twist details just to have a good story to tell, then I have a bridge to sell you. Part of repairing sharks' reputation is being that person who asks follow-on questions. Say someone comes up to you and says, "This lady got attacked by a shark." My first question is, what was she doing? Was she minding her business or poking it with a stick? Was she swimming at a time in areas sharks are known to hunt? How many times did she get bitten? Is she okay, of course? All of these questions could have different answers, and those different answers could paint varying pictures of the situation. This is the difference maker between painting sharks as animals that simply live in their home, or the monsters so many people view them as. The unfortunate part is that this is usually asking people to put too many brain cells into something. But maybe that's just my pessimism talking. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for once again giving me some of your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then.